Show never start. Money gone everywhere. Big shout out to you, my lovely sister, House of Gold. Thank you so much for that, House of Gold. How are you all doing? Lovely, lovely hanging out with you guys, eh? Coral. Somebody gave me a gem gun, not a money gun, no, a gem gun earlier on TikTok. So welcome, guys. I'm looking for that gem gun. I can't seem to find it. I'm looking for somebody that will even dash me TikTok universe. I've never seen anybody dash a TikTok universe before. Not to me, Sha. Anytime they give a TikTok universe, you see it across the whole TikTok. So somebody does do TikTok universe. So some people do. People full ground. Oh. I can't even find the gem gun. Oh man. Anyway, my top gifter on TikTok will get a big shout out, a special dedication, a special shout out. Okay, so let me set my money gun. Target, House of Gold. The first person to help me get the target. So let's talk about this. This beautiful young lady who's an actress says, your wife by mistakenly sleeps with somebody else. Pray for her and fight for her. Now, she was catching cruise because I can already see that it was just cruise. But I want us to talk about it. Are men and women treated with equal fairness when it comes to marriage? I'll speak. If a man cheated on his wife and if a woman cheated on her husband, will they get the same treatment at home? Let's have this conversation. Someone says, Canada, if universe. Sorry, okay, universe now almost 1 million naira. TikTok universe now almost 1 million naira. It's not up to 1 million naira, maybe half a million naira. If they dash you TikTok universe, say somebody gave you a TikTok universe, is like half a million naira. Nobody has ever given me a TikTok universe before. Me, I defined TikTok people. They give universe, so TikTok universe. More carry the ministry, reach permanent site. Now, let's actually talk about this. If a man cheats in a marriage and a woman cheats in a marriage, forget abroad. Let's talk about local Nigerian mentality. What's the consequence of a man cheating compared to a woman cheating? And that's why the actress said it. She was like, don't be angry now. A woman is generally expected to forgive. Even when the man gets another woman pregnant, the narrative is, children are gifts from God, blah, 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 blah. Let me break something down for you, yeah? If a woman gets pregnant out of wedlock, and brings the child home, it is more stress than if a man gets a girl pregnant, to be honest. Because if I got a girl pregnant, for instance, nothing, maybe I'll have to part with some money. You understand? That's all. I don't have to be there when she's giving birth. I can be there for my child, like show up once in a while when the child needs me. But I don't have to be there at childbirth. I don't have to. But guess what? If a woman gets pregnant out of wedlock and she intends to keep the baby, she's going to have to deal with 9 months. The man is going to have to deal. So you see, let's be honest, unless we want to lie to one another, it's not the same. A man getting a woman pregnant and a man, a husband getting an outsider pregnant is different from a wife. The dynamics of that family will change. If the wife gets pregnant for an outsider, if I got a woman pregnant and my wife doesn't know, my attitude will not change. If I used to sleep with her 5 times a day, I'll still sleep with her 5 times a day. Everything will be the same, except maybe my pocket will be a little leaner because I have to pay child support. But if my wife got pregnant for another man, we will have to deal with the pain is equal emotionally, but physically is different. The pain is equal physically. The distrust and the emotional torture and torment is the same. But one comes with distrust and physical discomfort. We need to address, women don't like listening to this truth. Eh? If to a husband and a wife, a husband gets a girl outside pregnant, his wife will go through pain, his wife will go through emotional that and blah 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 blah. But his wife doesn't have to deal with the pregnancy on a daily basis. He knows that you have a child somewhere, should be angry with you, will quarrel, but you are still able to do the things you are supposed to do physically. Someone said, what if the woman outside is fetish and troublesome? There is no amount of fetish or troublesome that can affect you unless you let it. Like, for instance, the estate I live in, you want to come and be disturbing them at the gate, they will flog you. We get soja, mopo, they get small trouble like this. They don't help you write your name for your back just in case you go lose your back, make people know who get back. As in, your body will land on the ground. The pregnancy is not on the husband, it's on the wife. Have you ever lived with it? When woman get belle will be your own. Someone said that Diary of a Canadian Mom says, in most cases, before a woman cheats, she's probably already 1 foot out the door. Women are more emotional beings. Not in all cases. There are women who love their husbands, but their husbands can't provide, and they are either greedy or they want to take the next step in their careers. Women cheat. Not all women cheat because, oh, I don't love my husband anymore. Some women actually love their husband. But somebody says, you sleep with me and I'll put 500 million naira in your account. All those rich men used to do it to all those bankers. Just sleep with me, I'll give you 500K, 500 million. There was a time when banks were putting enormous stress on girls. I know how many married men friends I had who were into real estate or into shares back in those days, and they will have 800 million naira in their account, and they'll just move it into their girlfriend's account for 1 month so that the girl they no go sack the girl. And this girl would be grateful to you with her body, even if she's married. Bank babes, let's talk. We don't lie, give ourselves. We will tell ourselves the truth for the first time. Do you know any girls that worked in the banks in the early 2000s? I'm talking of 2005, 2006. Now, I've seen an instance where a girl would sleep with a guy. And let me tell you, person who won't put money for your bank, you know, go tell us make you wear condom and make you not wear condom. You know, go answer you. Look, Ngozi says I had to resign. But your mates that were in the bank did not resign. People are saying, Ngozi, tell us more. I'm telling you. Ngozi, why are you declining now? Who worked in the banking sector? Who worked in the banking sector between 2000 and 2016? That was when it was the craziest. As early as 2000 and as late as 2016. You worked in the bank. They will use ilokulo to law you. And I'm not even making this up. Married women who get loads of psychological torture at home will cheat with someone that compliments her outside. I've seen that happen before, but that's not the scenario. We are talking of a happily married couple, but the wife is about to lose her job. That's the narrative I'm talking about here. So please, if you worked in the banking sector, I need you to come here. Ngozi, you are declining my life. I need you to come here and let's have this conversation. Let's talk about these bankers. No, let's saw it. Let's talk about it. And the bank owners, because they're looking for huge deposits, Ngozi, even if you're at work, just hide for somewhere. You see, would the account keep the job? Yes. Amma.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Hi, can we see you properly? Fine girl.
Hi.
Put on your light.
It's here, I'm so sorry.
Put on your light. Don't be angry, just put it on. Let's see your beautiful face now. Don't mention the name of the bank you worked in.
Okay.
But just go ahead. Let's hear your story.
Okay, that was in 2009. 2009.
Wait till I talk.
I worked at a bank, like back then, and when they hired me, I was in operations, and they put this target on me, even if I wasn't in marketing. Apart from giving me that huge target, the bank manager, before you get promoted, they will also want you to like sleep with them and all that, even the manager of the bank, right? So it was so frustrating for me. Like, but I think it's not all the banks. So I actually left that particular bank. God, I was so lucky that I got a job somewhere else in another bank that everybody knows. So, but this particular manager, if you're going to get an account and you tell him that it, this person wants to sleep with you, he will be like, okay, Amaka, you can forget about that. So this is another manager. So I think it's not everyone. Some of these managers understand that you don't have to do that. Why some? In fact, the other bank that I used to work, the manager would tell me, oh, Amaka, people go to Abuja and see what people are doing. You can't just sit here, do your makeup and sit down here. We need to meet our branch targets. Then I will start crying again. So definitely they just want you to go out there and sleep with people. That's all they do. So that was my experience then.
Were you married back then, Amaka?
I had I was engaged but not married.
Okay, be honest with us.
Okay.
Was there ever any time when you slept with a guy because of the pressure and then regretted it?
I didn't have the mind to even do that as a then. No, I didn't. But the pressure was much. Sometimes some people will invite you to a place. The next thing, it's a mess. It's a mess. But I was lucky that I was able to leave that particular bank, and I joined another bank where the manager understands that you don't have to do that.
Wow.
So
But do you know any married women?
you work with.
That time you were in the bank, do you know any married women that actually went on to sleep with the people involved?
Okay, I think of course there is, so it just depends on what you want, right? So I don't know. There are lots of it happens. So
Don't say it happens. Do you know anybody who did? I'm not telling you to mention their names.
I don't go with them, but I suspect that sometimes. But
What do you suspect?
because like they give a branch target of certain billion, and you see one person coming up with half of the money, and I've dealt with these customers, and most of the time they don't just transfer their funds from one bank to your bank without you
Transferring
offering anything. Yeah.
without you transferring your leg.
Yeah. So I don't know how you would convince someone to get billions from them, and I don't know. That didn't seem possible to me. So but sometimes you see this happening.
Somebody said that's why in Lagos hotels, including big ones, are blooming with short time. Now those class of people, they go there. It was really bad though. I won't lie. It was really, really bad. If you worked in a bank, I'd like to hear your experience. You don't have to mention the name of the bank. Just tell us what your experience was. If you worked in a bank between, you see, I was correct with my time frame. 2000 and 2016. That was when it was the height. As in, bank girls were high grade Olos. That period, waiting bank girls use our eyes see. They're not going to even hire you for marketing if you know fine. For you to be a marketer in a bank. Priye says, is it still past tense or it's still the same? I think it has changed now. I think it's just like girls sleeping with lecturers. When we're in the university those days, we knew girls that were lecturers' girlfriends. Where the lecturer go even ask us, say, you see this girl? Yeah, this girl said she saw, as in the girl be like the lecturer concubine. It happened in my class in sociology UI. We know, I don't want to mention the name of the lecturer, and a popular lecturer and a nice guy. We knew his girlfriend, we knew his wife. You know what he come pay me for the lecturer girlfriend? She still had what extra year. We no date girlfriend. We shall manage with pass. This girl used to be in the lecturer's office 24/7. The lecturer they carry her like second wife. Someone said, Daddy, please, you have experience on everything. I'm a street kid. Nothing where I know sabi. So please, if you had that experience, join us and share your experience. I'm looking for bank or girls that slept with lecturers to pass. Someone said that if the pressure was so much, even my manager introduced me to one rich man that we all know. And my manager said to me, Ngozi, do the needful and make sure you bring the money to meet our target. Ngozi, I need you to come to this live. Ngozi, I need you to come to this live and share your story. You don't know whose life you might change by you coming to share this story. Ngozi, please. Ngozi, please. I need you. Come. I never beg person like this. Daddy, I finished in 2010. I was desperate for a job. My elder sis knows someone in the bank that could give me a job. Now, the guy advised me not to do except I'm ready to go down that length. UNN biochemistry lecturers too. Now, don't they say? I just they read comments. Ngozi, please. We need you here. Ngozi, share your wealth of experience. Don't carry it to heaven. Ngozi, don't decline. I've sent you another request. Don't decline. At least you are no longer in that field. This leading lingual internet is so bad. Leading lingual, you are in Dubai. You can never join a live unless you have left Dubai. You can never. Someone said for a Kota VGC then. Ngozi, I've invited you. Do not decline. Sugar Destiny. Wealth Owo says we see Shege. Okay, let me bring Wealth while we're waiting for Ngozi. While we're waiting for Ngozi. Wealth Owo. Oh yeah, come and share your experience. Ngozi, oh, you have to join. Don't run anywhere. Ngozi, I will permit you not to show face. Only you. Just talk. Let's just hear your voice. Just talk. Normally, I don't allow people to come to my live without showing their face. Someone said they're doing it to guys at some point too. Hey, this lovely lady that is with me, she's... Someone said Ngozi is in the inner room. No, she's right there. Ngozi has a relationship to protect. Ngozi, oh, NJJ. Biochemistry class that year, Uniport. Chai. They used to arrange our girlfriends, water. Are you serious? I did hear this thing. I never really see them for my life. They tried with my girlfriend when I was in the university. They tried. But I guess I was lucky, Sha. Then because my mother too was a lecturer in the university, my mother too helped her. But that thing, no, it didn't know easy. More they tell ourselves the truth. Ngo baby. Ngozi baby, they fear. She says she can't come. Destiny. Sugar Destiny, where are you? You are saying another thing. My lovely sister. And the problem with all these women is they know they wear clothes. Let me try and see if I can bring Sugar Destiny. Someone said model college for secondary school. Come on, that can't be true. Alaba International Market, if you get banker girlfriend, forget how. Are you serious? So bankers actually committed this much havoc. Come on now, wow. Husbands on the trial. And now they keep these women for house. Oh, man. Sugar Destiny, did you ever work in a bank? Don't mention any bank. Do not mention any bank. Sugar Destiny. So, you see, men went through a lot of torture that year. You guys will not even believe it. Men went through a lot. Now real estate girls. Destiny.
Daddy Freeze.
See as you find like today bread.
Daddy Freeze, I wish you will understand. Good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening, Destiny.
Everyone.
Oh yeah, tell us about this your banking work.
Who? I'm not a banker or Daddy Freeze. I never said. I think God baby should come and join. Now let's hear her story.
God baby just they fall our hand.
To come. God sweetheart. God came. I was just telling her, you know, to see if she can join the life and at least listen to her story. But unfortunately for her, I think she's in a tight corner.
She dey fear. She dey fear. But did you hear that gist about those bankers that year?
Daddy Freeze, I don't know. I don't get banker friends. I think the only banker friend I had, you know, she used to be my classmate, and after school, everybody waka. So one day she called me, "Hey, Sugar Destiny, I beg you, this your uncle that you know that used to come around during school. Can you give me his number?"
Was it your uncle or your runs? Destiny, was it your uncle or your runs? Be honest.
No, my uncle. My uncle that she
because
knows.
Those days when we were in university, if any girl say uncle, just know say na her runs.
Which one is the right one, I beg?
Just call it runs so you can be truthful. Just say my runs those days when we were in school.
This one, my uncle, she saw him during my wedding. So my relations who came to my wedding that period.
Oh.
So she was saying that she needed to speak to him if he can, you know, transfer his funds to their bank and blah blah blah. Me, I don't really pay attention, so. Share with Kamsin. Sorry about that. So after that incident, I told him, he said he's not interested, and that was it. So I don't know much about their banking stuff and all of that. I don't really know how it works because I've never worked in a bank firm, so I'm a wrong person to ask about this, honestly.
Omo, any sales job. Any sales.
So I want to ask you a question. Don't be offended.
Oh yeah, go
Is it
go
true
ahead.
that Blessing's out? Sorry, I don't want to.
I heard she's out.
Oh, that's good.
I heard. Wilfred Asuko. Now you dey like this free of charge. Now you are the C.
Oh.
Wilfred, my guy. I heard she's out, so we are not sure.
Okay, that's really good. Good news. Good news.
Let me bring Ibiri. Yes. Since una we work for bank, una no want talk. Make I begin the end the live. Make everybody go sleep.
I change topic now. People go come join you.
This
don't
topic
really work in the
sweet.
bank, so.
See, listen, we have 400 and something people watching. They not just want talk because they believe say they go catch them. That's the problem.
If you allow them to come out with blank face and hear their voices, it will be better.
Oh yeah, come
Yes,
up with
Ada.
blank face and tell your
My name
real
is
story.
not Ada.
Oh, you look like that.
How far?
Good evening.
Did you ever at any point work in a bank?
No.
Try.
I have friends though. I had a couple of friends. Some quit, some actually walked away, right? And some would say, they will always say they have no choice, and I will always say you have a choice. You can actually walk away.
But you see, in Canada where you are, people have a choice. Let me be honest.
No, that difference. I was in Nigeria for a long time now. When did I leave?
If you not get work and you come from a poor home and you have bills to pay, you will compromise.
If we use poverty as an excuse for everything, then everybody that participates in every vice is justified.
There's a level of poverty, eh? There is a level of poverty you will not believe. It's deep. I'm sorry, I may be wrong.
I would also say it's a very, very strong factor. Sometimes, if you are lucky to be from a stable home, or
yes, if you
yes,
listen,
it's easy to say yes, I'll resist. I can't really speak for people who have had to go through that. And for me, I try not to judge people. But I'm always of the belief. There's one video, I think it was on Tunde Ednot's page. I saw it before I joined the live. A girl was actually frying akara. I actually have more regard for people like that. Because at the end of the day, for those account ones, now the gist was that those men were transferring money to the bank accounts that they open under the girls and remove the money after. So it's useless. In some cases, I think most bankers will say they have their accountability thingy at the end of the month. And then though you see those girls running around like headless chickens, making sure that nobody moves money. At the end of the day, the person will still move their money onto the next girl that is ready to play ball. So how long can you keep up the cycle? There are many girls that got tired that actually walked away. And there are still girls that will say, they die here, you know. So it's a matter of principle. I know poverty plays a huge role, but I don't think it's okay for people to keep using those things as excuses to participate in. It doesn't even make any sense. It demands money. He can move it anytime. And it's all your effort to be useless. So what then? You understand? Doesn't make any sense. If you ask me, it's not as if it's your money. It's your money is different.
Yeah, but you see, as long as you can keep the money in the bank for maybe a few days here or a few days there,
it still doesn't make any difference. Like you said, the pressure was extreme. All those girls, I'm sure if they move the money, they are still in trouble. It's still better. It's in fact, it would have been better for you not to even have opened that account for the person, and for the person to open 500 million naira account and still move their money away. It doesn't make any sense. It's still their money. The customer can do whatever they please with the money. So someone will now use their own bank balance to be conditioning you. Telling you, I'll move my money if you don't show up today or what.
Now, let us separate between poverty and greed. At what point can you say that, okay, they did this for poverty or they did this for greed? Have you ever seen cases of poverty before?
For me, it's greed. It's all greed.
Have you seen, you see, my problem is, this is what I tell people, is you've not seen poverty. You've not seen the kind of poverty where your mother is at home with cancer and they say if you don't bring this amount of money, your mother will die. You will do anything. Let me ask you a question and don't lie. If somebody said that as you are like this, bring $1 million, or you're going to lose one of your children. Maybe,
What?
God forbid, the child has a condition and you need $1 million, and you come and meet me, and I say, Priya, no problem, but I have to sample you. I swear to God, you will think it. If you don't do it, you will think about it. It has nothing to do, because you have no other option. You have 6 hours. They say you bring this money in 6 hours. You know there's nobody that's going to give you $1 million in 6 hours. There's no property you want to sell that'll give you $1 million. And I say, Priya, fine girl, come now. You just bend over here small. Just raise your leg here small. You just turn small like this. In 30 minutes, I'll give you the money. I swear to God, you will do it. Don't lie. Don't lie.
I'm into that kind of thing, though. May God now, because that's that you got me there. That is my children and my lifeline. I know that I will never see such a thing in my life.
Amen. Amen. But you see,
I'll never be in that position. I don't even want to entertain a possibility.
So once there's that possibility there, you understand, once there's that possibility there, then it's no longer greed. Because 90% of women will do it.
See, that is, but for the ones that are doing it, 90% of them is greed.
Is greed, yes. But you see,
in that, because you can actually go and walk in a supermarket or something and manage yourself, right? But those girls, some of them are high maintenance, and that's why they are raising the salary. So I'll now go from 250K or 400,000 now to nothing. Hey, let me just do it. For most of them is greed. The ones that you are saying maybe poverty influence their decision, I'm sure it's not more than 10%. And yeah. I think if you're educated enough to land a job like that, you gather some experience, you can start your own business and try.
It's not that easy.
That difference is easy if you make up your mind. I'm trying to say only a very few people can really use that poverty as an excuse. Poverty is real, but I know that people have worked their way out of very sticky financial situations. So that's why I don't make excuses for those kind of things. There are girls that will tell you they're from, their mother raised them with Akara. They will still gather themselves, do what they can, start a business. They will still work their way up. So it's because of those women that are able to start from nothing that I don't make excuses for the ones that feel like they need to compromise to make ends meet. Because people come out. If you tell yourself that I'll come out of this, you will come out.
But you don't say work no day Nigeria, sir.
So, but you will make ends meet.
Sure, you know say work no day Nigeria, sir.
I know. And unemployment is true. I will agree with you. It's true. I will agree. That one is true. But I know that there are still people that will not do it. As bad as Nigeria is, there are still some girls that will still not do it. They rather not have the job.
I get you, and that makes a lot of sense. And I sent you, Wilfred Asukwa, I sent you request, but you're not able to join. I don't know what's going on. So that's it. Sadly, everybody is running away because nobody wants to be quoted here.
Nobody wants to be quoted.
Nobody wants this, and there are 420 people watching.
Why I put the comment that was that how come there's as many as bankers were that time?
That means most of you that worked in bank, that means you people slept your way through it. So you are embarrassed and ashamed. You know what? Listen, you don't understand. If you don't want to come and talk here and then somebody will hold you. Baileys. No wonder your eyes don't go.
I'm so stressed. So I just said, let me take a sip.
They say Ngozi is finally here. Ngozi is not here. This is Priye.
I'm not Ngozi. Please don't rename me.
This is Priye. Abiere says my bobo will watch. That's the thing. None of you want to tell yourselves the truth. Anyway, guys, lovely hanging out with you. Since when I don't want to talk, me too, I don't go talk and I don't go push you. Okay, we have Dabs Planet.
It's good to hear from a guy's perspective. Me, I'm my own.
Oh yeah, Dabs Planet. Make we hear from you. Oh
Maybe
yeah.
Coach Wilfred can.
I sent him
share
request.
more light
Wilfred
on a
is
guy's
not going.
perspective. Just saying.
Oh yeah, let me hear you. Dabs Planet.
Oh, I thought he was the one you added.
It's Wilfred I wanted to add. This one is not serious. Wilfred, I don't send you reach 5 requests. I'm sending you one more. If you don't enter this time, everybody goes to sleep. Oh yeah, I've sent you a final request. Oh yeah, we're waiting for Wilfred. Asukuo. Wilfred, I don't send you requests too.
He says he's here, but
I think yes, he can't join. All right. All right. Accept request, Wilfred. It's not working. Okay, guys. Hello, boss. How far?
I cite you, boss. To add it.
Make we hear from you. Now, the only guy where we get with this. So yeah, make we hear.
Is that what?
Make we hear your own experience.
Experience that I just came on your live video right now.
I don't come out. I want to know where in the. It gets some people who won't come and they fear to bring them because they are scandalous, walking scandals. Priya, go and enjoy your.
that
Ebere worked in a bank, I know, but she will not want to talk.
You start running away.
That's the problem. Nobody wants to confess. So that you come and say, I've never slept with anybody, then your customers.
You guys come and defend your profession.
Then your customers will be there looking at you
watching
say,
your profession being tarnished. Let's come and defend your profession.
oh yeah, Ebere, come and defend your profession. How many people did you sleep with inside bank?
Hi. Wait, let me clean my skin.
How many people did you sleep with inside bank, Ebere?
How many people have I what?
Slept with to get your bank job going.
No. Come on. Daddy, freeze.
Oh yeah, Wilfred, let's hear your own.
I didn't work in a bank. And I never worked in a bank. But I did try to get a job in a bank. It was a marketing job. And the stress they put me through to get that job, towards the end of the interview process, I just said I wasn't interested anymore. And I think it was even advice from one of my friends, a guy that told me, see, this job that you're looking for, you will hate your life.
I think I remember you just came back from the UK then. So you were...
No, it was around 2012, I think. And it was Ladipo. I don't know how I called his name, but it was Ladi that told me, you see this job? He said, you will be on Third Mainland Bridge. Your car will break down. You will come out of your car on Third Mainland Bridge. You will drive from one end of Lagos to the other. Like the guy warned me. He said, you will hate your entire life if you work in a bank. I just got scared. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm not interested anymore.
Wilfred, over to you.
All right, so
I don't know why Coach Wilfred is laughing.
I can't see him.
You can't see him.
He's there, don't worry. Talk, Wilfred. Let's hear you.
okay, so this conversation is quite funny because when I graduated and I served in 2004. 2004, I came back to Lagos in February. That's when this banking thing was very hard. Me, God said, I thought I was a fine boy, so they go hire me. So I will do interview, reach final stage. They will drop me, possibly because I had HND or because they needed more of the female. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I didn't get into that banking industry for some reason. it didn't come true for me. But I had some of my guys who were staying in the same room with me. They had one from the universities, and they got hired. And they dumped them inside this marketing thing. Guys, these people did not last. They couldn't meet their targets. They didn't last. But the female lasted. Just so you know, the female lasted, but the guys did not last. And when I finally got a job in aviation, now it was my turn. I was balling. Because the female that were approaching me.
But can we say...
Talking about a job in aviation, sorry. Who were the people approaching you? The female pilots?
The bankers.
No. When you were working in aviation, who were the people approaching you?
You became a client.
Female bankers. I vividly recall when my governor gave me the scholarship and the money was disbursed to me. I think I had up to $70,000 to $80,000. I remember some of my female colleagues who were asking me to please put this money into an account. You know, this what you guys explained to their female friends who were bankers, just to meet the target for the month before I can now move the money to wherever I'm moving it to. I said, money when I take a jackpot now, and they tell me make I take out that business, you know, the worker. So that is phrase you said it all. These things were common. And sugar is it cheap? These are beautiful lady, this other one on my left hand side. I like the way you explained it. Poverty plays a significant role. However, the greed, high maintenance.
High maintenance. I believe if you are okay with if you can cut it down and leave a little bit more according to cut your coat according to your size, then it will not be poverty. Poverty is driving me crazy. You know.
Yeah. So I just like the girl that you mentioned today, on King's platform, Tunde Ednot. When I saw her too, I said, this is the kind of ones I love to invest in.
I saw your comments. You said,
yes.
This is the kind of person that you say, okay, let's get her a shed.
No, seriously.
Let's help her expand, because at the end of the day, that is handwork.
There is a guy too in Benue who is doing that same thing. God help me. I set him up. I probably invested almost $100K for him in Benue State. He fries akara on the street. Minister of Laughter. He does comedy by the side. So when I saw this young girl, I have said he should DM me. I want to help him scale, make that business, take it somewhere else. That's the one I want to help. From there, you can move into something else. But when you put yourself in high maintenance level, of course now, anything pekus, you go jump inside. And you become pekus the one that when you enter the hotel, you can't come back alive.
That's another thing. Your life is at risk.
You know what I mean?
What about disease? What about disease? Because a man that will tell you that, I'll put my account, I'll give you an account for a month with my money, and I'm going to sleep with you for the rest of the month. Clearly, that person is already promiscuous. So your life is already at risk. You contract a disease that your salary cannot treat.
Yes, that is
true. But it's crazy. Oh my God, sorry.
It hasn't stopped. That is free. That's kind of like it has stopped. Now it is Yahoo guys that are balling. It's those ones that are balling money. They can't read accounts or because wherever they're getting it from. So this thing is not. It hasn't stopped. It's still there. It's still happening. So borrowing from your words, high maintenance. The high maintenance expectations will put you in. And if you are married, you are supposed to bring in this to your home. It's both ways. Both ways. So the thing is still there. It's like it's gone anywhere.
Can I just say, Daddy Freeze had mentioned earlier the thing about poverty. Daddy Freeze, honestly speaking, I don't think these girls are poor to that extent. They don't have that absolute poverty that you're talking about because they're educated. That's the first things first. That's already the number one thing that shows that they're not in absolute poverty. Yeah. So it's a choice. I agree with Priye there. It's a complete 100% a choice. Because if it's so bad that you need money so bad, you will be a cleaner.
Now, let me ask you a question. Sorry. Ebire, Wilfred, Priya has already answered, so no need to drag it. If there's something wrong with your child and you have 6 hours to raise $1 million, and somebody says they will sleep with you and give you the $1 million, Ebiere, will you do it?
Daddy, please, I'll do it. For my child, I will do it. I'm not lying.
Wilfred.
6 hours, $1 million, and I need it within 6 hours. I will do it. But you see, these girls are not in that situation.
They are not in that
Hold on.
situation.
Wilfred. If somebody comes to meet you and says they'll give you that $1 million for your child if you allow them to sleep with your wife, will you do it?
No, I won't do it. And here's my reason. I have seen worse circumstances than that. I have said that with you. Worse.
What if your wife says, lie, me, I will do it? What if your wife says, I will do it?
Wait. What is the guarantee that after my wife opens legs for you, you will transfer that money?
No, this one is they will transfer the money, sure, 100. He brought it in cash. It's in a briefcase.
Have you transferred the money for us?
Hold on, the money is in a briefcase. He's holding it. Take. This is the briefcase.
It doesn't happen like that. That I'm telling you, I am very critical a human being. I have seen worse circumstances than that. Okay.
What if your wife says she will do it to protect? Normal woman go want protect her child.
Wait first, that is freeze. My first daughter, Oyibo people tell me saying will die in 2 weeks if I don't sign for her to do surgery. I told them, let that child die as she take home. I was still in NICU. 6 consultants sat down in front of me. I told them, this baby cannot be operated upon. Why? Because the condition she's having is called jaundice. And because you are putting this child in this confined NICU environment, if you allow us to go home, I would use what is called placebo, what we used in Africa. This baby will be fine. They told me they will put lawyer to work. I said, my lawyer is on the standby. They said, if not, say the baby is going to die because the liver was failing. That is reason I did not sign. I did not sign. The guys on country where you go there now, all are dying. All of us would die.
Wilfred.
Let me tell you a personal story I heard.
Just lucky.
Hold on. Let me tell you a story that I heard.
You went against doctor's advice.
Let me tell you a story that I heard.
Right, until today, they still respect me because at the end of the day, what I told them was what eventually happened.
Hold on.
Is it not one-off? That could be one.
Hold on. Let me tell you a story. Kidnappers, wait.
To go against science and be successful.
Kidnappers,
But the thing is,
hold on.
something that has to do with science.
Hold on. Kidnappers kidnapped someone's wife's mother. After collecting the ransom, part of what they wanted as the ransom was they wanted to sleep with the woman, the guy's wife. Because they called her on the phone and she was rude to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you think you are fine? I'll be okay. We've collected the ransom. We'll not release your mother until you come and we 3 of us arrange you. Do you know because of this girl's mother, this girl went to do it? They said they were going to buy the mother in 3 days if she no come. She came, they did it, and they released the mother. If now you Ebiere don't lie, will you do it?
I will do it.
Ebiere don't run.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. That's a very different kind of situation. Let me tell you why. Sorry, Wilfred, let me answer. You mentioned 3 kidnappers to rape me for my mother, the generation before me. No, I won't do it. Honestly speaking, and my mom will not mind. My mom would rather die for me. I would rather die for my child. Do you understand? I won't do it for my mother. I will do it for my child.
So the story is, if it was your child and they said, come, 3 guys go, don't use the R word. 3 guys will arrange you.
If it was to save my child's life, I think I'll do it.
No,
No, I'm not lying. I'm thinking about it as I'm talking. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually visualizing. I have only one child. You know that, right? That's my lifeline. I will do it.
Yeah.
I will do it.
I'll do it. Daddy Freeze, I will do it.
For your mother?
I will do it. I'll do it for my mother. I will do it for my child.
But you are a guy, so...
Hold on. If my wife declines, there's nothing I can do. If she declines, there's nothing I can do. But if she consents, yeah, why not?
Priye, over to you. Three guys in the bush. And trust me, these guys go drink the highest level of
My
Via.
daughter is misbehaving. Give me a second.
Just use style and run. So let's talk about promiscuity in the banking industry. Do you guys, what do you think? Are marketers, female marketers in the banking industry, are they promiscuous?
Well, that is, first and foremost, let me say this. We don't practice banking in Nigeria. What we are practicing there, I don't know what they call it. It's not banking.
That's what I said earlier, that the bank is not even rated here.
Yeah.
If you tell a banker here, she's trying to convince you to open an account like a banking advisor, and you tell her, meet me, she'll rather resign than to meet that target.
No, but in Nigeria, banking a high work.
That's not banking.
That's not banking.
Where I don't meet my target, I will die if I don't meet my target, let me see people to be. That's not banking. As a matter of fact, it's unprofessional behavior.
Yeah. They are not practicing banking, and the reason they are not practicing banking is because they don't do long-term loan investments. So you can leave money for a fixed deposit to be used for businesses, and then they are able to make profit from it. They only practice these short-term loans, quick ones, and it's only the high and mighty that they are giving them such opportunity. Here in the US, I think I have 2 business accounts. I have 3 personal accounts. There is none that I'm paying maintenance fees on them. I do a lot of transactions. My business account is, as long as I have 5,000 on that, savings 2,500. Nobody takes no maintenance out of it from me at all. Then there are some accounts, if you use your ATM card 10 times in a month, nobody takes maintenance fees from you, because they make money from credit cards. They make money from mortgage loans that they do. You pay mortgage interest rates for them. So they have different sources that they are making money from. Let's say I want to take a loan now and put into my business. They will quickly give you that loan because they know that you're going to make interest rates from you. And even when you make automatic withdrawal from your account to service that loan. Absolutely. So they have different ways they are making money. But in Nigeria, the only way they think they can make money is when someone is coming to deposit money into their account. And that is not banking. And then somebody is moving 10 naira to another bank. You are charging the person a charge. The person that is collecting money, you are charging the person. That's not banking. If someone is sneezing inside the account, you're charging them. If I saw my charges like this every single week that I do transaction, my mouth they drop. So there is no banking in Nigeria. We just get bank where you put money. But say they are doing banking. No, instead they are extorting you. So when you now hire all these beautiful ladies for marketing, that is their business model. And that is not internationally accepted. So it's not business. It's not a good model system. Instead, if a bank creates a product that will attract customers, that is how you make money. If I mention, I'm not marketing Bank of America. For example, here, go to community banks. They call them credit unions. Their interest rates are very low. They have this community thing going on with you. When I was buying my first 2 brand new cars, my interest rate was almost like 0.9. That's Federal Credit Union. Very low. But if you go to all these big banks, like Bank of America, they will stress you. Your interest rate is a little bit higher. So they offer you products to entice you to come. In Nigeria, which products do we have in Nigerian banks? So how will it attract investors? How will it attract people to bring money into the bank? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So some of us here now, we go to credit union because of their relationships and the products they have in the bank. The products they have in the bank. You want to buy a house now, you use that credit union, your interest rate.
Okay. One question to just go round. Are Nigerian bank marketers, are they predominantly Oloshos?
I don't think so. I think some of them who agree to do the job have the tendency already. That's one. So they know that they can do the job because they know that they are ready to go down at 30. But however, I feel that some of them are just pressured into it. So, so yes, there may be a high chance that for you to even agree to do that kind of job, you know how dirty you're ready to go. But there's also the pressure aspect for the few innocent ones that fall victim to, or should I say victims?
So what I'm saying is, you are more likely to get a bank marketing job, and you're also more likely to keep the bank marketing job if you are an Olosho.
Educated Olosho.
Huh?
Educated
Olosho.
But because you have to be able to qualify for the job. So that's what makes this argument weird. The person is already educated. So they don't really have that excuse.
High class.
Okay, the answer is no, because you also have male guys who are bankers, remember? So all bankers can.
But Fred, they are gigolos, so they are men.
Listen. Let me tell you, some work in Nigeria. Why do the men? You notice that the women always do better than the men.
Yeah.
Bank marketers, real estate marketers, actresses. They always do better. Actress go get 200 million naira house for Lekki. Actor go they come from Surulere where they rent 3-bedroom flat. Why? And you are telling me there is no power in the quick? It's called quick power.
I answered, she died. So when you keep asking that question, Daddy Freeze, I need you alive. Sometimes you don't.
Daddy Freeze, I have an argument with that too. That part is also I blame the men too.
Yes, you should come and do like this on Instagram.
I blame the men too because it is known that in Nigeria men have more money when it comes to business, entrepreneurship, and all. Also, Nigerian men are very sexualized. They believe everything is sex, right? So they put their money. Go. They put their money out there. Oh, I'll buy you a house. Like they spend money on nonsense. These men can open schools, they can give scholarships, but no, they rather carry babes. Who are the men buying these houses for 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds?
On that bombshell, I think we need to go. We will talk about this one later before we get into more trouble. Priye, Wilfred, Ebire, see y'all tomorrow. Those of you that are now sending me requests later, you want to come and join, you want to come and talk. When I was looking for who to talk, why didn't you come? Oh yeah.
The bankers ran away.
All right, thank you.